RTLuigi back here with another video, and today we're gonna be discussing a new topic. Is Sonic Forces gonna be too easy based off what we've seen already? I feel like the game is kind of gonna be too easy. I would assume that it's just the early levels that we've seen, but the early levels could foreshadow what we could see in the future later in the game. So let's get into the first thing. So the level design. Yes, a lot of people have been talking about the level design. The level design isn't the best Sega ever did, but it's also not the worst. But the main thing about the level design is the lack of enemies and the length and the amount of rings they have. That's the three things I'm gonna talk about the level design. So first, the lack of enemies. So it looks like in the classic stages we barely seen any enemies. Like in Casino Forest, where there was literally no enemies to be found. I only saw one in the whole stage. I only saw one in the stage, and we need more enemies because we need more things that can stop us from beating the level. We don't want no easy game. We want a challenge. We don't want a game where we can just breeze through it. Which also brings us to our next topic: the rings. The rings they give you in the stage is just too much. They give you too much rings, and I understand why they do that. Is because you cannot get your rings back as soon as you get hit by an enemy. You just lose your rings and you're not able to collect them back. And I understand why they give you a lot of rings, but that also makes it really easy to not die in stages because the amount of rings they give you. We lower the ring count in the level because it's too much rings in the level. Going back to the level design though, the modern stages, the enemies. So yes, there's a lot of enemies in the modern stages, but they don't do anything. They're just waiting to be destroyed. Basically, they're just there so you can boost into them, so you can destroy them. They're just there for no purpose. And it looks like all the enemies in the game we've seen are the same colors, same. It looks all the same. So I don't know if this is just a beta. I don't know if those are the final enemies they're gonna put there, but from what we've seen already, the enemies don't do anything. They're just there. Hopefully we can get enemies that actually stop us. We actually have to attack instead of just boosting into them, and enemies that are challenging, not too easy. And the stage length, so far what we've seen in Park Avenue, the stage is pretty short. I know it's probably the first level, so I will give it a pass. But Casino Forest, I don't know if we've seen the whole stage, but what we've seen from what we've seen, it was short. I think that it should be longer. You know how Planet Wisp was in Generations? Don't make every stage that length, but make it close to that length, because we don't want short stages. We want a memorable stage, memorable gameplay and stuff. Which brings me to the next topic, is the boss battles. We should have really good boss battles in this game. Really challenging boss battles where we actually have to do something instead of like Lost World where we just homing attack into one of the Deadly Six. Make it to where we have to maneuver like in Sonic Adventure 1 and try to get to Perfect Chaos. Hopefully it's like that, and we don't have. And it's not just a boss where you just homing attack into it or just boost into it. Interesting boss battles, creative boss battles. Nothing lazy or anything. That's basically it. Me personally, I think the game is pretty easy so far from what we've seen. Hopefully it gets more challenging. Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like. If you agree with me, comment down below on what you think. If you don't agree with me, just leave a comment telling me why you don't. And yeah, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later.